This video will teach you how to make a candle in only 7 steps. All you need is soy wax, candle wicks, fragrance oil, a spatula, a heat-proof container, 1 double broiler, 1 thermometer, and 1 pair of chopsticks or pencils. Once you have these supplies ready, you can follow these steps. Before you start, make sure you have a clean flat surface to work on. The first thing you will do is measure out the wax you will need to fill the container, then double it. That's how much wax you will need to melt. The next step is to melt the wax. Pour the wax into a double broiler and allow it to melt for 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. The third step is to add fragrance oil once the wax is finished melting. Pour the fragrance into the wax and stir for a few seconds. The fourth step is to attach the wick. The wick needs to be attached to the bottom of the container before you pour in the wax. You can attach the wick by dipping it in melted wax, then quickly sticking it to the bottom of the container. Let the wax sit for 5 minutes to harden. The next step is to pour the wax. Before you pour the wax into the container, let it cool for a few minutes. When the temperature on the thermometer reads 140 degrees, it's time to pour. Then slowly pour the wax into your container. Hold the wick in place, but don't pull on it. Prevent the wick from moving in the wax, lay chopsticks or pencils across the top of the container. Sandwich the wick in between so that it stays centered while the wax hardens. Allow the wax to set for 4 hours at room temperature. Next, your candle wick should be less than ½ an inch long. If, when lit, the candle flickers or has a tall flame, trim the wick. By watching this video, you learned how candles are made. Make sure that the wick is not crooked or uneven, which can lead to burning or dripping. Now you know how to make a classic scented candle in only 7 steps.